Hey guys, welcome to the Suburban Drunk. Hope y'all are having a great day. Wanted to come on today and talk about my first recovery meeting. My sobriety date is December 30th, 2023. And for about 3 months, I was sober on my own. I had a support system. I had my cousin who lives out in Maui, so time-wise, it worked out perfectly when, I normally drink at night. I had somebody to call because she was getting off work, so I always had her to talk to every single night when it was hard in the beginning because you in such a habit of drinking or using at a certain time of day that it was just so wonderful that I had her. And so I decided that I needed a little bit more, and I went to my first recovery meeting on Easter 2024. Sorry, I don't know the dates. And I remember I walked in there and, you smell coffee, there's donuts, there's a bunch of people talking to each other. And then, we went and sat down and we went over, the beginning steps of opening a meeting. And I listened to everybody's shares, and I just felt like they were talking about me. It was so spot on with what I was going through in my early days of sobriety. And when it was my turn to share, I just broke down and I let it all out. I talked about where I saw my life was going. I talked about how I wanted to end my life. I talked about, my relationship with my kids. I talked about my drinking habits and the things that I've done when I was drinking. And they were so endearing to me, and they opened up their lives to let me come in and share my story. And a lot of them could relate to what I felt. And I was very grateful for that meeting that I went to. And I'm very grateful for all the meetings that I go to now, because each person you get a little bit from, and that little bit helps you stay sober. And that community will always be there for you, and they will always help you stay sober. So with that, I shall let you guys go. Love ya. Bye.